It's fun because we have fun stuff to do and we have really good things in Hawken School.
I think joy is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of the lower school. It's the joy you see on the playground, in their classrooms. It's just palpable. It's a time for discovering who you are as a learner, a time for discovering your passion. It's just a wonderful place to really grow and to learn.
You have a lot of choices that other places wouldn't allow you really to have. I really liked when we learned about the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, because we did a lot of research on them and then a really fun project and a little play, and I really enjoyed that.
One of the highlights we look at are really incorporating long-standing projects where children are able to have choice, where they're able to really have an interest in what they're learning. It's authentic. They're learning about Cleveland. They're learning about different countries and different time periods, such as the mummy wrap, which has been done at Hawken for I think 40 years now. And they have a chance to really transport themselves to that time period. And the same with second grade International Day. They have a chance to learn about countries from all over the world in the area that they are really interested in learning more about. So I think it's that piece of letting your interest drive the learning beyond the classroom and beyond just these walls that we may have around them.
The teachers are wonderful. They're all really nice and they help us learn and they also let us have fun while we learn. It's a very good education and I'm very happy to be here.
We talk a lot about the jaggedness principle, that all of us have areas where we excel and areas where we need support. And what we're looking at now is using our continuum and benchmarks to help figure out the pace at which children learn and how to pull out the best in every student and how to find creativity in every student. In addition to really looking at how we can increase diversity and equity and how do we normalize language and how do we start to introduce culture and people at its age at 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, how do we do that in a way that feels meaningful, in a way that feels accurate and authentic at this age?
Well, I'm really happy that my mom and dad chose this school for me. And I really like that all the teachers and all the people who work here are very nice all the time.
There are certain experiences they want for their children. They want them to be challenged, they want them to be happy, they want them to be loved, and they want them to be nurtured. And those are things that we place above all else. That for us, the content is relative to some degree as long as children are learning and thriving and challenged in a way that's appropriate for them. So I think when we think about what parents want, that's what we keep first and foremost, that their children always come first, as it does for us. I'm trying to make sure that they have their needs met emotionally, make sure their needs are met socially and also academically.
No one's mean at Hawken. There are no bullies and stuff, and everyone is nice.
So we use a responsive classroom, which focuses a lot on what it means to be a member of a community. Luckily for us, everything we do is anchored in fair play. And really talking about what does fair play mean? What does it mean on the playground? What does fair play mean with your friends? What does it mean in the classroom? What does it mean in the larger world? We really anchor ourselves in that. We're very cognizant about making sure children understand the expectations and that we're able to support them through making mistakes. There's always a way to recover, there's always a way to make things better, and there's always a way to be kind.
It's always fun when we go to the Grease Center. Basically, it's a building in University Circle. You go there to do some projects and go to like the museums. And it's fun to get out of school but still be at school.
I think one of the things about Hawken that I love is Hawken's a great school that always wants to be better. We come from a place of yes and a place of, well, why not? Change is in our fabric, but not change for change's sake, change for the better and change for making things better and change for using what we know to improve everything that we do. That we don't rest on being good enough, we rest on what can we do to make things better for children. And that, I think, sets us apart.
I would think everybody that goes to this school will love it. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I mean, maybe until 12th grade or college.